My name is Aiden. I don't know why I'm telling this story. Maybe to clear my mind. Maybe so someone out there believes me. All I know is that this happened, and I haven't been the same since. I live in a small village. We have a school. School number 13. Built during the Soviet era. 2 floors. Narrow windows. Cold concrete walls. And a massive basement. Always dark. Always damp. Always watching. My father works there. He's the night janitor. Been there for over 25 years. Since I was a kid, I would sometimes go with him during his night shifts. He would check the doors, turn off lights. I'd walk behind him with a flashlight, pretending to be a detective. At first, it was fun, but as I grew older, the school started to feel different, especially the basement. That place, it felt like it had a memory. Last summer, the school principal disappeared. Her name was Ms. Gulmira. It was renovation season. Teachers and workers were coming and going during the day. She arrived early that morning. The security guard saw her. A few teachers spoke with her, but sometime after 2 p.m., she was gone. Her phone was off by 5 p.m. No one saw her leave. The school gates were closed. Her office was empty. But her bag, her phone, her lunch, all left behind. The police came. They searched the entire building, every room, every floor. With dogs, with teams. 1 month passed, no trace. Eventually, the case was closed. They marked it as missing, unsolved. But that's when the school changed. My father said he started hearing things at night, footsteps in the basement, whispers in empty classrooms, lights flickering on their own, doorknobs moving, and sometimes a woman's voice, singing. At first, I didn't believe him, until the night I heard it for myself. And that was just the beginning. I opened the diary and began to read. The first page read, "If someone finds this diary, know that I didn't disappear. They took me." My heart started to race. They? Who were they? The following pages showed her daily entries. At first, it was about school problems, students, renovation work. But starting in June, the tone changed. There's knocking at night. A woman's voice comes from the basement. I hear myself speaking. Someone is calling me. The entries became shorter, confused, fragmented. The last one was dated the day she disappeared. Today I saw her again, the girl in the white dress, outside the window, but she had no feet. She just stared at me. If I disappear, it means she called me. I collapsed into the chair. This was like one of those stories about forest spirits. But this was happening in our school. The diary changed everything. This wasn't just a disappearance. Even my father stayed silent. We both knew something unnatural had happened. From that day on, my nights changed. I tried to sleep, but the words from the diary echoed in my head again and again. They took me. That line haunted me. A few days later, I made a decision. I would return to the school. At night, alone. I didn't tell my father. I brought the diary with me. I wanted to understand why it was calling me. It was 2:10 a.m. I reached the school, opened the door. The same cold air brushed past my face. The lights were flickering again. Silence everywhere. Only the sound of my heartbeat. Holding the diary tightly, I slowly stepped into the basement. Even my first step made a scraping sound on the floor. Then I heard it again. Aiden. Pitch dark, no one in sight. But the voice was behind me. I froze. The voice came again. Come down. We've been waiting for you. I felt like I was losing myself. Somewhere between fear and madness, I descended. On the side of the basement, a new door. It wasn't there before. Who made it? The door was half open. From inside, a strange light shone. Not normal light. It was blue and gold, and mist filled the air. I stepped inside, diary in hand. I wasn't in the basement anymore. I was somewhere else. A void. And in it, a girl in a white dress. Her face was hidden. Her head bowed low. "Where is Miss Gulmira?" I asked. She raised her head. Her face. I will never forget. I looked at her face. She wasn't alive. She hovered in the mist. No feet, no weight. She tilted her head to one side and said, "You saw it too, didn't you?" I didn't answer. She floated closer, her dress flowing, her face half covered by long hair. She resisted us, we warned her. But she didn't believe, she said. "Who? Miss Gulmira?" She was going to close the door. She came to seal us away. This place was meant to stay forgotten. But they opened it. "Who are they?" I asked. The girl looked directly at me. "They're not us. We were bound here. We never asked for this, but you opened it." The voice felt like it seeped into my brain. "You were chosen, Aiden," she whispered. "You heard us. You saw us. Now we can't let you go. You came willingly." Everything darkened. The girl stepped back. Then suddenly, she was in the same spot again. Even the principal didn't fully understand. She tried to leave. We didn't let her. "And me?" I asked. "You chose this long ago?" Suddenly I heard something. Distant sounds. The flickering lights of the basement. My father's voice. "Aiden, where are you?" Silence. Then a scream. I closed my eyes when I opened them. I was lying on the basement floor. The diary beside me, the strange door. Gone. That night I made it home. My father was waiting for me on the road. He hugged me tightly, eyes full of panic. "What happened? Why were you lying on the basement floor?" he asked. I didn't say much, just nothing. I fell. I hid the diary, told no one what really happened. That night I dreamed again. The girl in white appeared. But this time, she was crying. "We need you." "They've come back," she whispered. The next day I went to school. Though the principal was still missing, the administration had hired new staff. That same day, one of the teachers, Ms. Altinai, 34 years old, went missing. Everyone panicked. Police arrived again. But I already knew. It was them again. Dark circles appeared under my eyes. I couldn't sleep. People looked at me differently. Even my father said, "Your voice sounds strange lately. Are you okay?" I said I was, but inside, something was eating away at me. I opened the diary again. On the very last page, a new line had appeared. I didn't write it. I don't know who did. "They won't release you. You are part of us now." That's when I realized I never truly came back from that place. I brought it with me. Every time I opened the diary, I felt myself changing. My voice, deeper, colder. My eyes adjusted to darkness. Sometimes I'd hear myself speaking, but the voice didn't feel like mine. My father started noticing. He said I talked in my sleep. He heard me laughing at night. One day, he stood by my door and said, "Aiden, I don't recognize you anymore." That night was the last time I saw him. In my dream, the girl returned. This time, there was no sadness in her eyes. "You're ready now," she said. "We chose you. It's your turn." "For what?" "To open the door, so our world becomes yours." "We're coming." I woke up. The house was silent. I walked to my father's room. The door, open. His bed, perfectly made. He was gone. Phone, off. No messages. No sign. That's when I knew. This time, they took my father. The next morning, I went back to the school. Same walls, same hallway, same basement. And on the far wall, something new. A message. Thank you, Aiden. We live here now. I sat down and laughed. For a long time. Then I went quiet again. Because now, I am one of them. I see the newcomers. I know who to choose next. Are you listening too? Are you staring at the door? We're waiting for you.